State so prized a possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Indiana's offense will go to work first. The Hoosiers had no problem as they ran away from the Boilermakers the last time they met.
And that was a game Purdue fans want to forget. They made way too many mental errors in that one. It really was Purdue.
Yeah, and I guess Purdue needs to produce today if Purdue wants to do something special.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air. It's Abear. They'll run the screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Hoosiers are flying down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Catch in the middle. It's Plant. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Indiana! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Boilermakers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further, 1891. Alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, a city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
Setting up the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Allen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Turning it on! And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Indiana!
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, the Sunshine Showdown always has massive implications whenever Florida and Florida State get together. Here's how this season's game played out. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they grab it in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running into the open space. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Hebert. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep this drive alive. Find some fresh air. Oh, what a move. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. 30, Purdue, 0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And this quarterback has had a rough game. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fakes to grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got him in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Got it in the middle. It's Bland. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's coming. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Can't get him to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To the ground with the back. Quick spin on the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Release to the back. Zings it complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now the play fake. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. Punt is on its way. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old Oaken bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
The Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. What a great job on that kick. Bouncing. Inside the 10. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's coming. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Gets it out quickly. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Heaves it deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it and breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! The Hoosiers are taking control of this game against the Boilers.
IU speeding away now. You can feel the momentum shifting towards Indiana's sideline. Purdue's got to do something now to get some of that back.
Oh, they can feel the bucket in their hands already. The rivalry game, they've done a great job handling their emotion, taking the lead. Now they just got to finish.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Bland. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Give to the running back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the air, it's Knight. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. Turning it on! They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play, is his 10th sack of the season.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Knight. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Breaks the tackle. And runs through another guy. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chandler. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.